joining me on another episode of Let's Talk. So, as you saw by the title, we're doing story time, life experience. The time I worked at McDonald's. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the pros and cons of working at McDonald's, at least my experience. I worked at McDonald's from I want to say was it a year and a half, or 2 years?
A few moments later.
16. So I worked there for like 2 years. I would definitely say the pros and cons of working at McDonald's. So pros, definitely gets you acclimated with working on your customer service skills, because no, not everyone is happy and cheery and nice and fun. Some people are extremely rude. I'll have stories for you guys later, but people are like really rude when they're hungry, obviously. And you deal with hangry people too. I would definitely say it's a great way to meet new people. If you don't know anyone, you can just strike up a conversation before you took their order, after you took their order, especially if it's slow, during I would say it's slow between 2 and 4. At least that's what I experienced. It was really slow between 2 and 4. And then probably 10 to 12 and then 2 to 4. Those were the slow times where it was just nice. You just kind of sat around and you cleaned some tables or cleaned all the trays. But it's definitely a good place to get your feet wet. If you've never worked before, that was my first job. So I enjoyed it. Looking back on it, I would say it's definitely a good experience to have. And you get free food. So really just depending on your shift, you can, either get breakfast or you get lunch for free. I would also say keep in mind, your intake, the first 2 weeks of me working there, I went from a size 8 to a size 10 pants. I blew up. It was bad. Yeah, so you're taking advantage of, medium fries, McChickens, and I used to, create this specific drink. It was orange Fanta, blue Powerade, sweet tea, and Sprite. Don't ask me. It was good. I liked it, but looking back on it now, I'm like, God, such a bad idea. Yeah, so those I would say the pros are of working at McDonald's. Con, dealing with hungry/hangry people. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard people when I worked the drive-thru. I hated working drive-thru, by the way. It sucked because McDonald's I worked at, this is back in Texas, it was literally right next to the highway? Yeah, it was right next to the highway. So, we've got, literally, you just hear cars and motorcycles and just all types of traffic. And then especially if it was a windy day, you can forget trying to take an order. Horrible. I remember just hearing a mom with a van full of kids, and she's like, "Sit down and shut up!" And I'm like, how can I help you? Another con, you cannot get away with not taking a shower. As soon as your shift is done, go home and take a shower. I'm saying I reeked. And obviously, I think that was also a byproduct of eating all that greasy food all the time, literally all the time. Another con, this is from an entrepreneurial, did I say it right? Standpoint, you're not making money for you. You're making money for somebody else. Yes, you get a paycheck, but it's in the big scheme of things, the big guys are getting money. You feel me? That's not cool. I want to make my own money. I want to sleep in because I can't. Man, getting up at 6 in the morning, dead. And another con, I would say dealing with, I say coworkers, but I mean that's everywhere. Clean, in a nutshell. They say, once you're in clean, you stay in clean. And that's really how, it was a mindset, unfortunately, for some people. They just stayed there. So, it was kind of sad when I'm working alongside, I'm 16 years old, working along someone who's, in their 50s, 60s, still having to, earn their paycheck. No, I'm not trying to be doing, no. Especially McDonald's, no. If I would choose any food place to work at, it would have to be Starbucks or Panera. They just have a nice vibe. Those are the only 2 food places I think I would ever go back to. So, how I got my job. So, the manager, she actually, we all went to church together. Christian House of Prayer. Woo woo. I don't go there anymore. So, you know, like I did like the formality of like filling out the application and like we did the interview, but it was like, you know, you got the job. The workplace, that McDonald's specifically, I would say it depends on who is there. You know, if you have like the cool managers, like, you know, it was cool, like, you know, you flowed, like you're taking orders and they're bagging the food and they're handing it to you. Or, I'm a manager at McDonald's. Like, girl, bye. Yeah, like, y'all don't understand. Like, I didn't hate working drive-through giving out food. I hated taking orders. It sucked. One, because you can only cancel or take off something so many times. So if someone goes, yeah, I think I'm gonna get a Big Mac. Nah, just kidding. I think I want a double cheeseburger. Nah, I think I'm gonna get a salad. Like, you have to get the manager to put in their little digit. And like, if they're busy dealing with something else, then you gotta wait. And now they're like sitting here and then they're like, I said I wanted a salad. And you're like, I heard you. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. I never actually cooked the food. I was more like the friendly face. Yes, I either took orders in the back of drive-thru, or I worked the front of drive-thru and took orders, or I took orders at the front. Like I said, taking orders in the front's not terrible, but when you have a family, like, you like instantly have like this moment when you see a family of like 6 come in and you're like, God, oh God, please just get a snack, just get a go-gurt or something. Like, no, it's...
can I get 5 Happy Meals, and can I get 3 salads? Actually, no ranch for the salad. Can I actually substitute it for balsamic vinegar?
And then you read it back to them, and then it's like, is everything on your order correct?
Oh yeah, totally, yeah. But
they're too busy doing this. And so, you know, they pay, you do everything, and then they come back.
My order's wrong.
And it's like, really? I totally read it off to you, and you definitely weren't listening. Thank you. How can I fix your order? I would say like the one person I remember is this girl, Tiffany. I hated that chick. Like, I don't know if it was because like she was so uppity, but it's like, girl, we work at McDonald's. There's nothing to be uppity about. We work at McDonald's and we live in Killeen, Texas. Like, you're out of 10, I need you to bring it down to like 0. Yeah, she was just so like, I know everything. Like don't get me wrong. Yes, take pride in everything you do. I have no issues with you doing that. But when you like wear it like you're Miss Queen of England, I'm like, who is this girl? Like, and so this is back when I was like still very extremely sensitive. I'm still sensitive now, but not as much. Yeah, I was, you know, working drive-thru again. I'm already going into the situation with a negative attitude because I hate the drive-thru. I can never hear anybody. It just sucks. And so she's working back there with me, and I don't know what she said. I think she was just like, do this, do that. What are you doing? And I just got so like flustered and frustrated. I started crying. And the people that pulled up, they obviously like saw her, you know, yelling at me. And the guy was like, excuse me, ma'am, you're being extremely rude to her. And then they were like, honey, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. This wasn't fake. Like, I'm seriously, I'm legit, real live crying. Like, I used to be like the biggest crybaby of the 2000s. Yeah, not proud of that. But anyway, yeah, and then she had the audacity to like ask me, why are you crying? Girl, you just yelled at me. Like, I just started working here. I did not like that girl. I still don't like her. And then her and her boyfriend, they both worked at obviously the same McDonald's together, but they got pregnant. And I'm like, no. Like, if you're in Killeen, don't get pregnant till you get out of Killeen. Like, wait, I'm telling you guys, wait. Make sure you got a good job. You're financially like settled. You don't have to be financially stable. No one is ever financially stable to have a baby. Just be financially like comfortable. Like, you got something to sit on. Like, you both working at McDonald's. Like, honey, no. Funny stories. So, rewinding back. So, here's how it went. So this is, I'm gonna call this story Rude Guy. 3, 2, 1. Hi, how can I take your order? Yeah. Can I have a steak, egg, and cheese bagel? Oh, sorry, sir. We don't have steak, egg, and cheese bagels. Well, you got bagels, right? Yes, sir. You got eggs, right? Yes, sir. We got that too. And you got the steak, right? Yes, sir, we do. So why can't I get a steak, egg, and cheese bagel? I'll go get my manager, sir. Yes, sir. What's the issue? I want a steak, egg, and cheese bagel. Well, sir, we don't have a steak, egg, and cheese bagel on our menu. You got steak, right? Sir, yes, we have all the ingredients, but if we make something special for you, we would have to make something special for everyone else. What can I get you today? I'll just get a steak, egg, and cheese McMuffin. That was rude, guy. Like, you don't understand. Like, somebody trying to, like, walk me through why I can't make them a steak, egg, and cheese bagel. I'm sitting here like, Lord, take me to the King. He tried me. He really did try me. Yeah, like, back then, I really wasn't, like, catty. So, comebacks, no. So that was rude, guy. Let me tell you about Coffee Cup Girl. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. How can I take your order? Yeah, can I get a small coffee, 25 cream? Okay, please pull forward. Here's your coffee, ma'am. This coffee's cold. Yes, ma'am. You did ask for 25 creams in your small coffee. Well, would you like me to make you another coffee? I can make some fresh for you. Yes, please. Can you do that, honey? That'd be so nice. Okay, ma'am. I'm gonna have to ask you to pull forward to the front right there. For some coffee? What went on in my mind? Girl, do you want the coffee or not? What really happened? Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Thank you. So I did have to quit McDonald's only because I was going to the Air Force within the next month. And eating McDonald's is not going to help me pass. I could not be over 150. And I was like 149 when I did my last weigh-in. So I made it by the grace of God. I wrote my resignation letter. My manager, she cried, but it's because, you know, she's going to miss me. This is what she said. Okay, guys, that was my story time. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it when you guys come and watch my videos. You already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your other friends, tell your enemies. And if no one has told you today, you have a purpose. Bye!